Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to our lecturers, Sir Arif, and also fellow friends. We are from Group 1 will present to you the idea of our ideal school, which is the school for homeless children. As we know, homeless children are the children that has no home, that has no proper shelter to live. They follow their parents to live under the bridge, on roadside, alleys, anyway, as long as they can sleep. And what becomes our concern is the safety and the future of these homeless children. Have we ever wondered where these children will go and what they are going to do when their parents go to work or looking for a job? They are vulnerable to danger and criminals since they have no safe place to stay. We realize or not, they are exposed and tend to be involved in social problems outside there. So we think that what the homeless children need most of all is a home. And school is one of the few stable, secure places in the lives of homeless children in which school is a place where they can acquire the skills needed to help them escape from poverty, human trafficking, prostitution, drug abuse, and other social problems. We hope that the establishment of our ideal school will be able to provide opportunities for the homeless children to learn, play, thrive, and get a proper education like the other children. Then they will be able to change their life for the better future. And for short term, of course, we want to provide these children a safe place to go and better activities to do while their parents are not around with them. There is no worry about fee. Why? Because we will never charge any fee, even a single cent for these homeless children. Everything is free. What makes our priority is they want to come to school and learn something helpful for their survival in society. We also will never ask the students to wear specific school uniform or shoes that they cannot afford to buy all those things. We just want to help these young children to improve their lives and show them the other view of this world that of course different from what they experience at Greece. But how? Yes, by providing education. Plato, one of the philosophers in classical Greece, with his quote, if a man neglects education, he walks lame to the end of his life. Which this quote shows the importance of education in our life. We believe that we are what education makes us. Education could lead to a better future by leaving the world better than we found it. Okay, I will pass to my other group member, Akmal, to explain the vision and mission of our ideal school.
Okay, thank you, Kartika. So first, we look at to the vision of our school. So in order to make sure our school is relevant in this country, we take the same vision of the Ministry of Education, KPM. So our vision is towards a prosperous nation by educating children with quality education. So next, how we go towards our vision, which is our vision. So in order to make sure the homeless children manage to get the similar curriculum like other children in our country, so we decide these children needs to provide with every vital subject that other children have in other schools, which is science, maths, and language. So they can survive in this country and manage to get the job. So the first mission that we think their needs is to provide the holistic education for the development of socially responsible citizen. Next, since the main objective of this homeless school is to reduce social problem among these homeless people. So we we need to provide these homeless children with educate them with the morals and values. So this is our second mission, which is to provide civics and moral education to the homeless children. And the last one is, in order to change their current economic status and to make sure they survive in this country, we need to provide them with skill. So the effects, they manage to get a job with the skill that provided in the school. So the third mission is to instill the proper and suitable skill for the sake of a better life. So that's all for the vision and mission. Next, we move to the cause and values.
Alright, thank you. So, in our school, we have a core values and cultures that need to be implemented to our homeless children, because we want to change their style of living from poor to good, or from bad to good. Okay, so we have three core values. The first one is respect for self and others. As we know that they are deviate from the society, they are what we call straight away from the society. So when they are straight away from society, so they feel disrespectful, or the society look at them disrespectful. So we need to teach them, we need to instill them how to be respectful. So they need to respect others, they need to respect themselves, because when they respect themselves, so they will have the courage, they will be brave, and they will be independent, and also what we call can convince themselves and others, right? So respect is the most important in their lives. Okay, and then second, love, care, and compassion. Since they are straight away from the society, so we know that they don't feel love, they don't feel how to be loved. Okay, and then the society do not care about them, and then since their parents are struggling about getting the job, so they don't have the compassion in living, right? So that's why we need to cultivate them. Okay, we need to cultivate them with love. They need to know how to love and to be loved, and then they need to know how to care and to be taken care of, and they need to have the compassion in their lives, in whatever they do. Okay, whoever they are, because we know that they come from different aspects, like from human trafficking, from drug abuse, from the syndicate, and so on. So love, care, and compassion is a must. Okay, it's a vital what we call culture that need to be instilled inside them. And the last one is dignity, humanity, and responsibility. Okay, we want to show them how to have the dignity, because when they are straight away from a society, so they feel like they don't have dignity. That's why they tend to do the bad things, like do the adultery, begging, and then do such as what we call the major criminal. Okay, so we need to guide them, to teach them what the dignity is. And from that dignity, when they have the dignity, so they know how to become human. So that's why we need to teach them the humanity. Okay, the humanity. And when they have the dignity and humanity, and the responsibility comes automatically, because when they have the dignity, and when they know how to be human, so they automatically have the responsibility to what we call to make good in living, to help their parents, to help themselves, um, from becoming a bad children. So those three values that we need to cultivate among them, among children, so they can survive as we know that our vision and mission, and then our introduction just now. So we need to make sure when they come out from school, they become a product of becoming a better person, and they have a better life. Okay, so to have those core values and cultures, so we need to have education. So we have formal and informal curriculum. So I pass to our brother Ikhwan.
Okay. Next, we go to our school curriculum. Okay. Our school curriculum is more similar to other school, but not really completed like others. Okay. For example, why Asma calling me? Apa? Apa? Aku tengah cakap ni.
Udah nyanyi
Aku
kat
tengah
dah.
present.
Nyanyi kat
Kat dengan aku masa tadi kau cakap, kita cakap dulu. Don dengar kau? Ha. Okay, cut. Roll on. Take two. Okay. 3, 4. Alright. Right. Okay, sorry. Again. Alright. Thanks to Mr. Don. Okay, right. When we talk about curriculum, okay, our school use curriculum based on Malaysian formal curriculum. Okay, other school, but we use just like surface. Okay, we teach them surface, not too deep. Okay, for example, for subject pendidikan Islam or Islamic education, teaching education. Okay, and moral. Okay, for non-Muslim, for Muslim, we teach them pendidikan Islam. Okay, to make them a better Muslim, okay, or to a better person outside. Alright. We know sometimes their parents don't have enough time to educate their children about religion. Okay, some of them also are in they are not well educated. So the parents, they are ignorant. So they don't know how to educate or to teach their children, the kids, to become a good Muslim or good better people. Okay. So in our school, we will teach them basic elements of Islamic religion. For example, how to say Shahada. Okay. How to perform 5 times. Salat. How to perform prayer 5 times, and then how to fasting. Okay, how to pay zakat. And next time, the next one is how to perform Hajj. Okay, if they have they have the ability to perform that letter. Okay. Next, for the moral education also, we will teach them. We will apply civic subject. Okay, which how to become a good people. For example, to not littering around rubbish. Okay, to not spitting around, spitting in our area. No, do not do bad things, bad things with others. Okay. Next, Bahasa Melayu. Bahasa Melayu is the core subject in Malaysia's education curriculum. Okay, as we know, the most basic, and the most important, the most vital subject. Okay, if we want to pass your SPM, the Malaysian Certificate Education, they must pass Bahasa Melayu. If not, they won't get their certificate. So this is as the preparation for them. Okay, for them, early preparation for the children, the homeless children, unfortunate children, to know, to score, and to learn Bahasa Melayu in proper manner. So if they plan to enter normal school, okay, they won't be, they will not be left behind. Next, for English subject, bahasa Inggeris, okay. English subject, English is worldwide. It's official language of world, okay. If you want to know to go everywhere, you need to know at least basic English. So, if they know how to speak English, not too fluent, but at least basic, they know how they can survive in our world, in this world, okay. Who knows what they when they are living and under the bridge, and some foreigners from UK or from US coming to see them and to interview them, yeah, they can answer very well. Surely they will get some tips and money. Okay. Next, mathematics. Mathematics is a basic, the element, basic knowledge for others, for us to to calculate at least how much amount of money. Okay. This is, for example, is sometimes they want to go to buy some groceries, they will not be cheated by the liar, by the greedy businessman. So they know how to calculate at least minus, plus, basic one, multiple, divide at least. Okay. So same goes to science. Science not really like our student like chemistry, biology, or physics. But at least they know how their body, okay, their own body. What is the function of the body? Their body. Sometimes they don't know what's the use of nose. What is the use of their hands? What the function? What happened if what happened when they came to puberty, to the body, the changes of the body. Sometimes out of blue, their body become bigger, and their throat, their voice changing to the sore throat, like so at least they know. Okay. Also, we also can apply, we also will apply sex education and simple one to to make sure that to prohibit them by uh, apply practicing uh, sexual relationship, unmarried one. Okay. So next, for history subject, sejarah. Okay. As a Malaysian, even though they don't have there are some of them are persona non grata, they don't have citizenship of Malaysia, they just live here. At least by teaching them sejarah Malaysia, history of Malaysia, they will become more patriotic. Okay, they will feel belonging to our country, so they won't do bad things to our country, to our people. So they will know who's the prime minister. They will know where we got independent from British. They will know uh, our multiracial people here. Okay, how it becomes like that. So at least they will more, they will love our country more. And the last one is self-grooming. Self-grooming subject is more to for more to their personal, your first impression to others. Okay, uh, they before this we can see they are stinky, they are smelly, they are messy, they not proper. We will teach them, we will groom them to become more people that more desirable by others. Okay, more desired by others. Okay, so we will not intimidate others, or they will not mind people by their personal, looking. So at least they know how to make. Okay. Next, support system, I pass to Mr. Shazlan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ikhwan. So I will explain on the support system. As we know that support system is an essential element for any institution, same with our school. And one of the most important support system is the teaching volunteer. This will include the teacher or maybe anyone who have the knowledge in certain area to teach the student. For example, a fully time teacher or maybe the college student or maybe from any citizen. The second one, we have the guard. We need the guard to wash the area of our school. And then the third one, we have the cleaner that we need to provide a clean and conducive environment for our students. Next, we have the mini library where we need to provide learning or reading materials for the student. And next one, we have the NGO. This is the one of the most essential support system where we need the NGO to provide any necessity such as teaching volunteer, financial aid, or maybe the motivation support. Next, we have the technician. We need technician to provide a conducive facility such as our classroom. And then we have the administration. We need administration, a good administration to provide support, either an individual or team, and it is vital to the smooth running of the school. And the last one, we need to have the canteen to provide a food services to the student. Okay, so that's all for the support system. I will pass to Miss Kartika for the conclusion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to Shazlan. So, in conclusion, together we strive for a prosperous nation by educating children, including the homeless children, with quality education. Homeless children also should be given the opportunity to learn, play, and thrive. That's all from us. Thank you.